Hey guys, it's Suna, and welcome back to Is This Legit? A series where we debunk videos going viral on YouTube, plus walk you through the process so you can fact check on your own. And today we're going to be talking about a topic that has had a lot of misinformation surrounding it, the coronavirus vaccine. I found this video on YouTube from 700 Club Interactive, which is a part of the Christian Broadcasting Network, and take a look at the title and description, which both suggest that there may be a chip placed in the vaccine. It's time to find out. Is this legit? Before we get into the fact check, I just want to stress that obviously I am not a doctor, and the point of this video isn't to tell you what to do regarding the vaccine. Mainly I just want to teach you how to fact check claims about the vaccine so you can make decisions for yourself based off facts. Okay, let's get into it. So whenever you read news online, you never just want to read the headline. And yeah, I get a lot of people don't follow this rule, but a headline can never give you all the context that you get from reading the entire article. And the same rule applies for YouTube titles. Similar to headlines, sometimes the titles might be misleading or lacking context. So, let's actually watch the video. In the clip that I'm about to show you, during an interview, Jay Walker, the executive chair at a company called APJ, is asked point blank how an optional RFID chip works. Take a look.
How does the optional RFID chip work?
Well, each of these devices that are injection have the capacity to also have a small chip. What that chip does is it has the unique serial number for each dose. It is designed so that there is no counterfeiting. It's designed so that we'll know exactly that the right dose hasn't expired. However, that chip only refers to the dose. There's no personal information, no patient information. It's simply like a barcode.
So after watching the video, one thing is immediately clear to me. The title, super clickbaity and misleading. Just to give you some more context, APJ was awarded a multi-million-dollar contract with the Department of Defense to increase U.S. production of medical injection devices. Basically, the pre-filled syringes that are used to give vaccines. So, Jay Walker was brought on to talk about the injection device, not the context of the vaccine itself. So this company doesn't have anything to do with the development of the actual vaccine. And as you just saw, he never once says the chip is inside the vaccine. Despite this, a lot of people in the comments brought up the chip, writing things like, putting a chip in the human body is a bad idea. Another person commented that once a chip is in you, it allows you to be tracked. And I think this just shows how harmful misleading or clickbaity titles can be. While may be unintentional, they can still contribute to the spread of misinformation happening online. And vague titles like this one can leave the door open for misinterpretation. I mean, check out this Facebook repost of the same interview. It's captioned, "The vaccine in development with optional tracking microchip." But as we said earlier, APJ 1 is not working on the development side of the vaccine, and 2, the company is making the device to administer a vaccine. And while the device can include a microchip, it's used to help public health officials keep track of where and when the doses have been used. This is where context comes into play, because the word tracking with zero context could sound pretty scary to people. Okay, so we established that the title is lacking context, but whenever you see something you're not sure about, just Google it. Do a keyword search. I guarantee it's always worth the time it takes to do a little research before you potentially share something false. I typed in the words RFID chip, coronavirus vaccine, and a bunch of other fact checks on this subject popped up. According to the article, unfortunately, there have been a bunch of false claims circulating the web stating that the vaccine will inject people with tracking chips. But according to their reporting, the optional chip will in no way be injected into anyone who gets the vaccine, nor does it divulge patient personal information. And I found articles from US Today, BBC, and PolitiFacts all reporting the same thing, that again, the syringe can include an optional chip on the label similar to a barcode, but the chip is not inside the vaccine dose itself, and the patient who received the vaccine cannot be tracked. The most important takeaway from all of this is that you have to read past the title and the top comments when you're watching a video. And of course, if you're still not sure if something is legit, open up multiple tabs and see what else has been reported. Another thing you could do when you're not sure if a vaccine claim is true or not is to check out primary expert sources, so like the CDC or the Food and Drug Administration. These are great resources and are regularly being updated with vaccine data. As for this video from 700 Club Interactive, we'll have to rate it as a need context. While the video itself never states that a chip is inside the vaccine, the title and description is rather misleading and would definitely benefit for some more information. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything, feel free to like this video, and if you want to learn more ways you can avoid misinformation here on YouTube, consider subscribing.
Don't compromise, be MediaWise.